Hello everyone, this is Maher Haddad. Today I'm on the live streaming as I have already explained before that I will be doing this live streaming every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Netherlands time or CET time. So I'm here now in this live streaming to take your questions. Any question you would like to ask me about my current courses or anything that you would like to add, something like what are ideas to do more courses in the future. I would like to mention here something that I have left on this chat, on the live chat. You can see there's a link, and in this link there's a check out to my network training to get access to all my courses. So you can get access to all my courses that I have, around 80 courses from different vendors. And I have, in this link, I have provided a discount of 25%, meaning instead of paying $20 per month, you pay $15 per month and you get access to all my courses. The link is left pinned on the live chat. You can see it. Any one of you interested, you can just enroll and profit from this promotion to get access to all my courses by just $15, and that's including if you have to pay VAT, that's including the VAT fees that you have to pay, and this is also applied for every month the discount. So if you stay connected for say 1 year, so every month you pay for the subscription, it has the discount applied on it. So please profit from this. The link is you can see it on the top of the of this live chat. You can just click on the link and it takes you directly to the checkout. Now I have here the chat in front of me for everyone who would like to ask me questions. Please just drop your questions here. I'm not going to speak about any topic today specifically, so I leave it for the public to ask questions. I have already sent upfront invitation for everyone to join this live chat or live streaming, and I hope that to see more people joining and asking questions. So I'll start taking the questions. First we have from Mr. Donald. I have been studying MicroTik following your courses on Udemy. That's a good thing, and I hope that my courses are helping you. Another question from Mr. Philip. Hi Maher, will you be doing an Ansible course for MicroTik? Well, to be honest with you, I haven't worked on that yet, but I have to check about it. I know that Ansible is something related to automation, but I have to check about it, and if it's something that I can do, so why not? It will be a really good idea to make a course about that. Now, before I continue reading the chat, please guys, if you can share this live chat on Facebook groups to your friends, to anyone, just to allow them to join this live streaming, so we have more people to be able to ask more questions. I think we have now around 16 current concurrent viewers, I would say. So I hope that this will increase, and please don't forget to put your questions on the chat. Mr. Box, hi Maher, hello. We have a question from Mr. Salim. If you could give us a full congregation about KQQ, please. I have already added on my course for MicroTik traffic control with labs. I have added 3 new lessons about Codel, FQ Codel, and Cake, the new Q types. They are on my course MicroTik traffic control with labs. So please, if you can enroll, again, this is a good occasion now to enroll on my bundle to get access to all my courses from my network training. So the same courses which are on Udemy are also on my network training. You can just enroll there you can get a discount of $5 per month, which is a huge amount as a discount. And you can watch about the cake Q-type. All right. We have a question here. Where can I ask my question? Well, it's on the chat where you are writing now. You just drop your question there. Okay. We have a question from Mr. James. I would like to see a course on .1x with MikroTik, but something certificate based as opposed to Mac based, if such a solution exists. This seems difficult with Windows devices. I do have a course about .1x, but I remember, because that course I made it a couple of years back, I think 1 or 2 years back. I remember in that period I was trying to do something related to certificate, and I think I was trying to do the lab, and I think I couldn't make it work. That's the reason why I did not include it in my course. I don't know, since then to now for sure that MikroTik has made a lot of upgrade for the router OS, and possibly that has been fixed. So something that I have to look at it again. Okay, another question. Hello sir, is there any way to balance the traffic in BGP? Let's say I have 2 transit and 2 IX. That's possible. On BGP, that's possible, yeah. Now how to do it? Normally you can use some type of what we call them, the attributes, yeah. So the attributes, that's something you can use that. Another question, I asked you about MSS, where should apply it if you have 2 MikroTik, one load balance and other is my DHCP server. I'm not sure where I'm not sure where did you ask this question. I can't recall it, but if you say you want to you have a router and another router, so 2 routers, I would say one which is the edge router and one is the router distributing. So normally the MSS should be applied on the router which is facing the customer router. So that's where the MSS should be applied. Okay, again, Mr. James, glad it isn't just me struggling then. Oh yeah, no, you're asking about the certificate. Yeah, I remember I had a couple of days trying to make it work, and in that time it didn't work. And to be honest, there were very small resources to find out about it in that time. Yeah, the course was launched and I put it online, and I haven't tried since then, to be frank with you. I haven't tried to see if it works again, but something maybe I have to look at it another time if my time allows, because the problem is that when I finish a course other topics come up and I have to do other courses. And so it's to go back to a course which I have already worked on it. So yeah, that's not something that I normally do it quite often. But yeah, James, if you find a solution for that, please write me on WhatsApp or on my email. Just tell me how did it work, because you guys also, you are good engineers, you work every day with MikroTik possibly. So yeah, please just let me know. Okay, we'll take another question from Mr. Safiullah. Hello, I'm going to launch my local ISP soon. So which equipment can use for main link to access to connect and to the internet? Yeah, this question I always get it. Like what equipment I have to use from MikroTik to start a business, or I have an ISP and I want to use MikroTik. My router is having a high CPU. What do I need to do? Which router shall I use, and so forth. So here to be transparent with you. So normally there is no one router where you can use in every case. Every case has you have to take it case by case, and based on that you have to select the router that you want. So all depends about how you have number of users to be connected, what bandwidth you have, what are you going to do on the router. Is it going to be only to distribute internet, or you also firewall, and so all of those are important things to take into consideration in order to know which router to start. But if you say, well, I'm gonna start with 10 customers, so yeah, 10 customer HAP HE Lite would do it. If you say I'm gonna start with 100 customer and I'm gonna have 1 gig speed, then yeah, you better start thinking about a CCR router. Okay, another question. I just couldn't get the SSTP VPN on MikroTik to work or connect from Windows 10 and 11. I have no idea why. It's about certificates. You need to put certificates on. If you're using Windows, you need to put certificates. So you have to issue the certificates on your MikroTik router and import it to Windows, then it works. Okay. Again, Mr. Salem, can we ask you a couple of questions? Please do. Another question, what would you prefer if you have DIA and you ask BGP peering in your ISP? Are you prefer a full route or default or partial? Okay. Again, it depends on what you want. If you don't have knowledge with BGP, please don't go to a full route BGP. Just let your ISP provide you a default route from BGP, but not just a default route. That's much better and it's less problems. Also, if your router doesn't have big resources, again, don't go to full BGP routing table, because when you say full BGP routing table, we're talking about almost 1 million routes that are going to be loaded on your routing table, and those takes a lot of resources from your router. So I would say don't do it unless you know how to work with BGP. Now, what I normally say to my customers, I say that it's preferably to have just a default route if it's a small ISP. If it's a big ISP or a data center, then possibly the full BGP route is needed. Okay. Another question from James. If you have a guest VLAN where you don't want client to communicate, in which switch rule, is a switch rule to forward this package to the uplink port a logical solution, or is something better? You can just on the guest VLAN, I assume that you are talking about Wi-Fi. So when you are talking about Wi-Fi, you can just disable the default forward. Just disabling the default forward, and they will not be able to communicate with each other anymore. Okay, we have a question from Mr. Philip. I think, Philip, you are on my, I saw your name before, I think on my network training. So again, as I'm saying that, please guys, don't forget, if you are interested to join my network training, there's now a link that I pinned it on this chat where you can go to it and you get 25% discount, so $5 discount on the monthly price, and that will be applied for every month as long as your membership is active. So profit from that and just to make enrollment on mynetworktraining.com. Now, question of Philip: what are your recommendations for pre-provisions of MikroTik for automation? I want to start with admin account and the management address on specific port. So again, the automation is a big topic, to be honest, and I only have one course about it, speaking with Python and MikroTik, using using SSH, if I'm not mistaken. So you can possibly look at that course if you haven't, and from there you can understand how the automation would work. I think it's called the NetMiko, that you can use it for that. Okay, another question from Mr. Box. Why does WireGuard only work when I use back to home VPN, but it doesn't when I do configuration normally? That's a very specific question. I don't know what configuration you have and how is your configuration done on WireGuard, so I can't really give an answer on that. Okay, again, Mr. James, I didn't find a solution, but I'm keen when I get the time. Okay, so this has been deleted. All right, now we go to another question. Hello, Master, how are you? I'm very good, thanks. Mr. Safullah, they say that, I think he's talking about the question. He was asking about a number of users, that he's going to have 1,000 users, each 2 megabit per bandwidth. So we're talking about 2 megabit times 1,000. That's a huge bandwidth. So yeah, go to the CCR 2000 series, the biggest router, and the best is to install CHR image on a server, standalone server with a very high CPU and memories. Then that's the best option. Okay, Mr. Salim, I'm an architect. From where should I start learning about networks? You can, it depends if you know about networking, you can directly go for MikroTik MTCNA or Cisco CCNA. If you don't know anything about networking, the best to start is Network Plus. Okay, Mr. Jet, hope you can visit Philippines. Thank you very much. I've never been in Philippines before, so let's see in the future if I will make a visit to Philippines. I will let you know. Okay, again, Shalim, can you give me a profile about the difference between DNS and cache server? What do you mean by profile? But if you want to know what is the difference between DNS and cache server, DNS is a server which makes mapping between the IP and domain names. So when you write, for example, www.mikrotik.com, the computer doesn't understand it, so it goes to the DNS. DNS changes it to IP address, and then it can go to the DNS server, or it can go to the mikrotik.com website. Cache server is just you are caching locally some website, it could be FTP. Then if someone asks for the same thing that someone has asked it already, then it comes to him from the caching. So you reduce the traffic or the bandwidth on your WAN, and it works from your local network. Okay, another question. Sorry, I was referring to wired. Okay, you're talking about, I think, how to not allow users to see each other. I think if you have a switch, you can do something with a bridge horizon. Yeah, you can do that. Please look on the course of the switching, then you can see how you can separate two interfaces on a switch to not see each other, or to not allow the computers connected to them to not see each other. Okay, another question. I'll skip to give possibility for others to put their questions here. Okay, do you have any knowledge on unified controller on MikroTik router? I don't know what you mean. to run unified controller on MikroTik router. That's only possible if you use containers. But why do we want to run unified controller on MikroTik router? Now, another question. Is there any chance that sometimes we share some config with you and get your idea or suggestion how to troubleshoot? That's a question I always get it. You know, guys, that time costs money, meaning that if I have, I think, around 100,000 students on my courses between my network training and Udemy and some other places and on YouTube. So if everyone sends me configuration to check and to give advices and it's for free, then I will be facing financial problems end of the month because I need to work. So if you have something, a project or something that you need my consulting, meaning that you have to pay for the hours that I work on that, then if I have time, I'll be happy to do that. But just to take, any request from my students to solve their problems for free, that's something I normally don't do it unless it's a question where I can directly give an answer for it. Something like what I'm doing now on live streaming. So now I'm just giving you information for free on live streaming because that's part of the business. Yeah. Okay. Can we use back to home on Windows to connect to MikroTik? I didn't get your question. If you can just rewrite it to understand what you mean. Okay. Another question. What is your recommended for traffic shaper? Thanks. I assume that you are asking what do I recommend as a traffic shaper. There are a lot of solutions, but you have MikroTik, which can do very good queuing also if you want to shape the traffic, and they have now different type of queue types you can use. So why not to use MikroTik? But it depends also on how much budget you have and there are some products where they only do traffic shaping. So if you have the money to buy them, please do so. But if you are a small company or small ISP, then MikroTik can do that for you. Okay. Anibal, what is this live about? Well, we are almost now 20 minutes. If you didn't join from the beginning, you can see it's a place to ask your questions and I give answers. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Hello, Master. I'm asking about EIGRP. Could it possible in MikroTik? Could be possible in MikroTik? No. EIGRP is a routing protocol proprietary for Cisco. So it works only on Cisco products. So you can't run EIGRP on MikroTik, neither on any other brand. Okay, let's see. What model MikroTik are you using for your home? Yeah, I'm using actually a MikroTik router and a switch, and my access point, they are Unify for some reason. I put Unify. The switch is CRS, I think 100 series, and the MikroTik router, I can't recall it, but I think it's not a big router. It's not a CCR router. But I can't recall which one is it. Okay, Mr. James again, thank you very much for your information. £50 would be fair price for me for one-time configuration check overview as a service. In that case, something you wanted to explore. In case that is something you wanted to explore. You can contact me on my WhatsApp number. I think I charge much more than this price, but I'll be happy to discuss if you have some or you need some help. So yeah, we can discuss. Why not? Okay, Mr. Philip again. What are your recommendations for pre-provisioning MikroTik for setting up my router efficiently in a lab? I have to go to each now you can do it with the with the automation again with the Python. Just you write script on Python, and then you connect to all your routers with one click. Then all the configuration will be sent. Again, please look to my course about Python. It's a very nice course. Another question: can I try the exam MTCNA online, sir? No, you cannot. Let's make it clear for one time for everybody that MikroTik does not allow online remote exams, meaning that if you are not with the trainer at the same location, you should be with the trainer at the same location, and you should take a course with the trainer. Then in this case, end of the course, the trainer open for you to do the exam in the same location. There is an exception of the rule is that in case someone has already, for example, MTCNA, he has already the certificate and it has been expired. And he want to renew that certificate. In this case, what you can do, and if you don't want to or say that you need to travel to the trainer, you can do that. So you can contact a MikroTik trainer. He can provide you the training online, and only if you have the certificate of that exam that it's expired, he can open for you the exam remotely, but using MT-COPS. MikroTik COPS means it's a system where MikroTik record your screen, record your voice, record your video, so you can do the exam online. But again, that's only possible if you already have the certificate expired and you want to just renew it. But again, you need to take the course again with the trainer. Normally the course is should be shorter because you already have taken it before, but you need to do that so he can open for you the exam. Other than this, it's not allowed to do any online remote exams by MikroTik. Okay, can you explain, sir, what is prepend? I think you're referring about BGP. BGP prepend means like you just fool your BGP peer, telling him that if you want to reach to my autonomous system, I'm very far, don't reach me. Then he would take another route to send traffic to you. So that's what prepend is. It's on BGP. Okay, Mr. Box, I'm watching you from Cape Town. By the way, you should visit. If I'm not mistaken, that's South Africa, right? Yeah, well, we have people from Philippines, people from South Africa. That's nice. Yeah, why not? I've never been also in South Africa. Okay, another question. Sir, can you help me check my MikroTik router board configuration? I'm having issue with some of my access points once I activate the hotspot. Again, that's possible only based on consulting fees. And of course, if I have time for that, because I'm most of the day to be clear with you. So I'm normally, my day starts is like I do a lot of online videos, courses, or I'm studying something new to be able to make video courses. or sometimes I'm doing writing books. If you don't know, I already have 7 books that are on Amazon. Some of them are MicroTik, some for other brands. So my time is very full, and also I have to feed my YouTube channel. So from time to time I put some videos on my YouTube channel. So yeah, those takes time. So my time to be able to do consulting is not too big. Sometimes I do it. Imagine in the weekend, I do that. Yeah. All right. All right. So let's see if we have more questions on MicroTik. There is Wi-Fi and wireless. My Wi-Fi is on the wireless heading. What is the difference? Yeah, very nice question. So, you know, guys, that there is Wi-Fi 6, which is AX, and it is on the new MicroTik routers. They're just adding that. So this can be configured on the Wi-Fi. Now, the wireless, in case, and of course that has a new driver. I think it's called Qualcomm or something like this driver. I have made a course about it, by the way. For what it's called Wi-Fi Wave 2. So that's what is the name that MicroTik provided, Wi-Fi Wave 2. And I made a cap about Capsman version 3. So please look to that course. So if your router does not support that driver, that means it's still on the legacy, let's say, driver, then your configuration will be done on the wireless tab, which can be AC, N, B, A, and G. Now, why does it show 2? Because MicroTik on the latest version they put it 2, but it doesn't mean that you can use both of them. If your router does not support the new driver, then you can just go inside Wi-Fi and you see nothing. There is no interfaces, nothing. So that's the explanation for that. Okay. Another question, route summarization is possible in BGP. In MicroTik, do you have a lesson about that? Route summarization. The route summarization, I think you have to do it normally on OSPF and not on BGP, because when you work, unless you have it iBGP inside your core network, but when you are already on eBGP, yeah, you normally can't do the route summarization. Now, do you have a lesson about that? I can't really recall, but I don't think so, to be honest. All right, guys, again, don't forget to go to the link that I left it in this chat if you want to get access to all my courses. I'm doing a promotion for this live streaming. You can get it by $5 less per month, and it is applied for every month as long as your subscription is valid. I don't think that anyone has just signed up, but yeah, please profit from that promotion and get access to all my courses from that promotion. And if someone would like to provide in this chat any super thanks or whatever, please do so. That helps a lot. Okay, we are back to the questions. We have Mr. Box again. Forgot to ask, is there a comment that we can use to upgrade the version of the router, for instance from version 6 to version 7? You mean command line? Yes, there is, but you don't have to use command line. You can just go to the system package and do the upgrade. That's possible. All right, some more questions, guys. I'm happy that yeah, there is a very good communication happening here, and a lot of you are asking questions. So I'm here profit from this time to ask any question you have to me, and I'm very happy to answer your question. And again, please don't forget that this live streaming is being scheduled for every Wednesday at 6 p.m. CET time. So just put it on your schedule, and also let other people know that I'll be coming live every Wednesday at this time. Then we have more people joining, and we make this live streaming more profitable for every one of you. Okay, so let's see if we have some more questions. I have issue about my routes if I have 5,000 clients in PPPoE. Wow, if you really have 5,000 clients, that means that you have a very big ISP. It's amazing. 5,000 clients, that's a huge number, to be honest. Okay, so now he's continued the question, can I summarize the routes? Yes, you can summarize the route. Yeah, that's possible. Okay, question from Mr. Chad. Can we talk about black route for BGP with multiple exit points? You mean black hole routes? I think that's what you mean, right? Black hole routes. So what is the black hole? It means that normally on BGP you want to publish your IPs to the ISP, so all the world knows how to reach your IP. So normally some routers, they require to be able to publish the IPs. You need to have the IPs in the routing table so they can be published. So then you create a black hole route, means that a route that doesn't take you to anywhere, it just takes you to the router. It just takes you to the router. It doesn't take you to anywhere. That's what we call it, the black hole. I think they call it in some other branch. I'm trying to remember in Juniper what they call it. Anyway, so it's black hole route. And then in this case, what you need to do, if you have, let's say, a range of IP, you just put that range of IP, and then you make it a black hole. So you just publish it on the routing table, and then you can announce it to your ISP via BGP, and then they can reach it. On MikroTik on version 6, that was possibility that you don't need to have it in your routes, but on version 7 I think that's now required for that. Okay, again, Mr. Box, I watched your VLAN video, and do you recommend that on the I watch your VLAN videos, and do you recommend that on the WLAN? Do I recommend to use VLAN on the WLAN, right? That's your question? Yes, I normally advise that whenever possible that you can use VLANs, do so, because with the VLAN you are not really occupying the complete physical link, so you're just configuring sub whatever called the virtual VLANs, and then that's much better. Then in case you want to add more things, then you can also create more VLANs. Okay, back to questions. Does the MSS work just for PPPoE client vs IPoE? Good question. No, it works for. Normally we apply it on the PPPoE. When we have PPPoE server, we just apply it there because we want that the communication to happen in a better way between the server and the client. But it's possible that that you can put it not on PPPoE. Another question, what is the difference between PPPoE and IPoE? Good question. PPPoE, it creates something like a tunnel between the customers. IPoE normally is just IP address over Ethernet. that should show something like the DHCP server. Okay. Another question, can you make a lesson deep dive about IPv6? I already have a complete course about IPv6. I'm also, if you don't know, I'm a trainer, authorized trainer for IPv6 forum. If you take the course on IPv6 forum, which is on mynetworktraining.com, you are eligible also to do the exam. You do the exam with my training center. You can do it online, and then you can after you do the exam, you can submit it to IPv6 forum, and you get certificate. It's called IPv6 forum silver network, something like this. You get a certificate. And also I do have another course about marketing with IPv6 as well, so that's also available on my network training. Okay, another question, what is the best MTU for PPPoE? So normally PPPoE has something like 8 bytes, which added as an overhead. So ideally you have to go to the MTU of 8 bytes less, and normally the MTU is 1500, so you should go to 1492. That's for PPPoE. But if you are using, for example, VLAN, and you are using MPLS or whatever, then you have more and more overhead. Then you have to calculate each of those protocols, how much they add as overhead, and then you put but normally the MTU on PPPoE is commonly known 1492. Okay, another question, is it true that IPv4 is not available in ARN? That's very true. IPv4, I think since 2013, 14, 13, something like this, it's finished. There's no more, they can't anymore provide IPv4, so it's gone. So that's why IPv6 is now very much used around. I think that like 30% of ISPs are using now IPv6 together with IPv4, of course. But if you haven't had IP knowledge about IPv6, so it's time to do that. Okay, another question, how to prepare anti-CNA exam? Well, you need first to go to a trainer, marketing trainer, follow a course with him. That's one condition to be able to do the exam. That's one. Now, before, if you want to know more about the topics of MTCNA, you can join my course. This is not an authorized course, it's just a course speaking about topics. So you can run a lot of labs, so you can just join and study it. And then, of course, if you do the labs, that's gonna be a good thing. Okay, you need a fresh coffee. You're right. Let's finish it. Okay. All right, guys. Any more questions? Now it's time for water. So, guys, let's see. I can still go for 17 more minutes if you have questions. Otherwise, we can finish it. So guys, I will leave this link now on this chat, so people who didn't watch this live streaming, then when they watch it, they are able also, if they want to register to my network training, to my own platform, they can do that with a discounted price. I will leave it for like a week. Also, if you plan to go to my network training, you can come back to this live chat, and you can take the link and register to get a discount. So I'm gonna leave it for like a week, I prefer that you guys normally make registration on my network training rather than buying courses on Udemy. Or Udemy is a good partner, but the problem is that the percentage we get from Udemy is very, very, very small. And while on my network training, the money is for me. So if you want to help, I would really appreciate if you do membership on my network training, especially there. Also, there is possibility that you can take a bundle. Like you say, I want to study only Microtech. You just take a bundle from Microtech. You get access only to Microtech courses or Juniper or what I have also. I can't recall which bundle I have. So yeah, that's much better for me. All right. Now I will stop it for now. Thanks a lot for those who were on this live streaming. I appreciate every one of you making this live streaming good, and I hope that I could answer all your questions. And yeah, please keep an eye on my YouTube channel for new videos. Again, my network training is a place that I hope that you can enroll there. And I thank you very much again for the time. And yeah, for till next time, I will be again live next week at the same time, 6 p.m. CET time of every Wednesday. So if you can you are now the first people who are in the live chat, so please make it more known and let more people know about this time of the live chat. Thank you very much, guys, for the time.